Hi everyone. Hope you all are good. We are here for grade 5 math. So you can find all the lessons on aplusstudents.com. You have to log in there using your email address and password is provided by the administrator. Then you have to select math from the subject tab. Scroll down to grade 5 and then click on view all lessons. So there you can find a list of the chapters. We're going to start with the chapter fractions and mixed numbers. The lessons we're going to cover today are arithmetic sequences with fractions, geometric sequences with fractions, round mixed numbers, and equivalent fractions. So please make sure you have your notebook and pencil so that you can note down the important examples and definitions as well. So let's just start with the first lesson, that is arithmetic sequences with fractions. So I think you have already done with sequences, isn't it? So let's start with arithmetic sequence. What is arithmetic sequence? What do you know about arithmetic sequence? So in arithmetic sequences, you can note down the definition, right? In arithmetic sequences, the difference between the difference between every two successive numbers is same. Successive numbers is same, right? So here we are on the lesson. I forgot the name. Hold on. Arithmetic sequences with fractions, right? So basically, the fractions given here are, so here the sequences are with fractions. So let's just start with the example. They looks like this. For example, they look like 6 by 11, 5 by 11, 4 by 11, and 3 by 11. You have to see which is the next term in the sequence. So you can see, how do you solve? Just look at the numerators. They all have the equal numerators, right? The numerator is, sorry, the denominators are 11 and the numerator are 6, 5, 4, 3, right? The numerators are decreasing by 1 each time, right? So that means for the next term, the denominator would be same and you can subtract 1 from 3. So the next fraction is 2 over 11, right? The next one is 2 over 11. So the next fraction in the sequence is 2 over 11. Got it? Yes, this is math. You are not late. Also, Helena, what is this? Please just focus on the lesson we are working on, right? You are not here to for gossips or for games. Okay, let's just do another example. For example, the next example is 6 over 7, 5 over 7, 4 over 7, right? You need to see which is the next term in the sequence. So how do you see? Which is the next term? The next term in the sequence would be, you can see the denominator is same. Every time the denominator is 7 and the numerators are decreasing by 1, right? So 6 minus 1 is 5, 5 minus 1 is 4, then 4 minus 1 is 3. So the next term in the sequence is 3 over 7, right? So the next term in the sequence is 3 over 7. Got it? If you have any question, you can ask. Okay, the next example is 16 over 19, 15 over 19, 14 over 19 and 13 over 19, right? You need to calculate the next term in the sequence. So how do you calculate? Which is the next term in the sequence? You can see they all have same denominator, right? Just their the numerator is decreasing by 1. That means their rule is you need to decrease 1 over 9, right? You can do 13 over 9 minus 1 over 9. They have same denominators, so simply subtract their numerators. So you have to do 13 minus 1, that would be 12 over 9. So the next term in the sequence is 12 over 9. Got it? So this is the arithmetic sequences with fractions, right? Now let's just see what is the geometric sequences with fractions, right? Okay, you can note down the definition. I'm going to write the definition of the geometric sequences on the board. So a geometric sequence, in geometric sequence, you can note down the definition, please. In geometric sequences, each term is found by each term is found by multiplying the preceding term by the same value. Like for the next term, you have to multiply the previous term by a specific value, right? Okay, for example, you have a fraction that is 2 over 6, 2 over 7, not 6, 4 over 7, 6 over 7, 8 over 7, 16 over 7, right? You have to calculate the next term in the sequence, right? So just look at the pattern. The denominator stays the same, right? The denominator is 7, just the numerator is increasing, right? And numerator is increasing by what value? 2, 2 times 2 is 2, 4 times 2 is 8, and 8 times 2 is 16, right? That means the denominator are the multiples of 2, right? So for the next number, like for the first one, you need to do 2 by 7 times 2. That would be 2 times 2 is 4. You get 4 over 7, right? For the next term, you multiplied 2 by 4 over 7. So you did 4 over 7 times 2. That would be 8 over 7, right? So for the next, you have 16 over 7. You have to multiply it by 2 over 1, right? So it would be 16 times 2 is 32 over 7. So the next term in the sequence is 32 over 7. Got it? The next term in the sequence is 32 by 7. Got it? Okay, let's just do another example. The other one is, for example, 4 over 5, 4 over 20, 4 over 10, 4 over 20, 4 over 40. How do you calculate the next fraction in the sequence? Okay, you can see they have the same numerator, right? 4, 4, the numerator stays the same. The denominator is increasing. Now we have to see what is the pattern, right? So 5 times 2 is 10, 10 times 2 is 20, and 20 times 2 is 40, right? That means the denominator is increasing are the multiples of 2. So for the next term, the denominator would be numerator would be same, and denominator would be 40 times 2, so that would be 80. So the next one is 4 over 80. Got it? The next one is 4 over 80. Got it? Okay, the next lesson is rounding mixed numbers, right? Let's just see how do we round mixed numbers. Helena, what's wrong with you? I'm going to block you. You are here to learn. Just focus on the learning, right? Stop teasing each other. You are also distracting everyone. Okay, the next one is round mixed numbers. So we're going to see how do we round the mixed numbers. For example, mixed numbers look like this. 30 whole 2 over 9. That is a mixed number, right? Mixed number means it has a whole number, and this is the whole number, and this is the fractional part. So that is the mixed number, right? Okay, so how do you round mixed number? Whenever we are going to round the mixed number, you just have to look at the fractional part. The fractional part is 2 over 9. we have to compare that 2 over 9 to 1 over 2, right? If this 2 over 9 is greater than 1 over 2, you have to round up. Round up means you have to round to the next whole number, right? But if it is less than 1 over 2, you have to round on the same whole number. So 2 over 9 is less than 1 over 2. That means you need to round on the same whole number. It would be rounded off to 30. The correct option is 30. So the other example is 943 whole 2 over 18 whole 6 over 10, right? So just look at the fractional part. The fraction is 6 over 10. Compare this fraction to, you have to compare 6 by 10 to 1 over 2, right? 6 over 10 is greater than 1 over 2. That means you need to round to the next whole number, that would be rounded off to 19, right? The correct option is 19. So that's how you round off the mixed numbers, right? Okay, then next, let's just start with the practice questions. We're going to start with the first lesson, that is geometric sequences, that is arithmetic sequences with fractions. So let's just start with the lesson. Arithmetic sequences with fractions. Okay, let's just start with the test questions. Okay, what is the next fraction in the sequence? So which is the next one in the sequence? You can see the denominators are same, right? For every fraction, the denominator is 10. The numerators are decreasing. How they are decreasing? They are decreasing by 1 every time. You can see 7 minus 1, 6, 6 minus 1, 5, 5 minus 1, 4, right? So the denominators are decreasing. Denominators are same, numerators are decreasing, right? So for the next one, it would be decreased from 4 to 3, and that would be 3 over 10. The correct option is 3 over 10. The correct option is 3 over 10. Okay, the next one is, what is the next fraction in the sequence? Now no one is replying, right? You guys just here for gossiping and teasing each other, not for learning. What is the next fraction in the sequence? 14 by 20, 15 by 20, 16 by 20, 17 by 20. So which is the next one in the sequence? The next one in the sequence is, very good, that is 18 over 20. The denominators would be same. Numerators are increasing by 1, so that would be 18 over 20. What is the next fraction in the sequence? So which is the correct option? The next term in the sequence is, they are decreasing by 1. So the next term in the sequence is, yes, that is 7 over 18. The correct option is 7 over 18. Okay, the next one is, what is the next fraction in the sequence? 3 by 9, 4 by 9, 5 by 9, 6 by 9. Which is the next one? The correct option is, yes, the denominators are same. The numerators are increasing by 1. Very good. That would be 7 over 9. Yes, very good. It is 7 over 9. Okay, the next one is, what is the next fraction in the sequence? 17 by 18, 16 by 18, 15 by 18, 14 by 18. So which is the next one in the sequence? Which is the next one? Very good. The next one is 13 over 18. Very good. Okay, the next one is, what is the next fraction in the sequence? So which is the correct option? 9 by 28 by 27 by 26 by 20. So the next one is, yes, the next one is 5 over 20. Very good. What is the next term in the sequence? 8 by 14, 9 by 14, 10 by 14, 11 by 14. So the next one is, the correct option is, very good, that would be 12 over 14. Okay, you can complete the lesson by yourself later today. Let me just move on to next lesson. Okay, the next lesson is geometric sequences with fractions. Okay, here is geometric sequences with fractions. Okay, let's just start with the practice questions. Okay, 4 by 5, 10 by 10, 4 by 10, 4 by 20, 4 by 40, which is the next one in the sequence. The numerators are same, right? The numerator stays the same, just the denominators are increasing, and denominators are increasing by what number? 5 times 2 is 10, 10 times 2 is 20, and 20 times 2 is 40, right? That means that each next denominator is the multiple of 2. So the next one would be 4 divided by 40 times 2, right? That means 4 over 80. The correct number is 4 over 80. Okay, what is the next term in the sequence? 3 by 6, 3 by 12, 3 by 24, 3 by 48. Which is the next one in the sequence? The numerators are same and the patterns are increasing. Sorry, the numerators are same, the denominators are increasing, right? How they are increasing? So that would be, yes, the denominators are the multiples, like 6 times 2 is 12, 12 times 2 is 24, 24 times 2 is 48. So the next one is 48 times 2, that is 3 over 96. No, not increasing by 6. Each next number is multiple of 2. Okay, what is the next fraction in the sequence? 1 over 68, 2 over 68, 4 over 68, 8 over 68. So which is the next one in the sequence? The next one is, denominators would be same. The numerators are increasing by, (16 by 68). No, yes, that would be 16 over 68. Very good. Yes, they are multiplying because they are the geometric sequences. The next one is, what is the next fractions in the sequence? So which is the correct option? The next one is, very good, that would be 3 over 64. Very good. Okay, what is the next fraction in the sequence? Which is the next one? Very good. That would be 32 over 55, right? Okay, you can complete the lesson by yourself later today. Let me just move on to next lesson. The next lesson is, okay, I forgot to click on the back button actually. The next lesson is, yes, you are so smart. Round mixed numbers. Okay, let's just start with the test questions. Okay, what is 57 whole 4 over 5 rounded to nearest whole number? So, which is the correct option? 4 over 5, right? You have to look at the compare fractional part, that is 4 over 5. Compare 4 over 5 to 1 over 5, 1 over 2. So 4 over 5 is greater than half, right? That means you have to round it to up, right? 57 it is. Now it would be rounded off to 58. Basically, when you are comparing mixed numbers, you have to look at the fractional part. You just have to compare the fractional part with 1 over 2. If it is greater than 1 over 2, yes, the next it would be rounded off to 58 because 4 over 5 is greater than 1 half, so that would be rounded off to 58. Okay, what is 46 whole 1 over 4 rounded to nearest whole number? So, which is the correct option? 1 over 4, 46 whole 1 over 4, right? So, 1 over 4 is less than 1 over 2. It would be rounded on the same whole number, so it would be rounded off to 46. Basically, just listen to me carefully, right? 46 whole 1 over 4. Basically, just look at this portion. You need to compare 1 over 4 to 1 over 2. So 1 over 4 is less than 1 over 2, right? You need to round on the same whole number. If it is, for example, 3 over 4, right? 3 over 4 is greater than 1 over 2, then you have to round off to 47. You have to round up in the case. If the fractional part is greater than 1 over 2, you have to round up, right? So that would be rounded off to 47. Okay, the next one is, oh, it would be rounded to 46. That is one, okay, 8 whole 2 over 3 rounded to the nearest whole number. Okay, just look at this, 8 whole 2 over 3. So 2 over 3, you have to compare it to 1 over 2. So 2 over 3 is greater than 1 over 2, right? Because it is greater, so it would be rounded to the next whole number. So 8 whole 2 over 3 is rounded off to 9. 2 over 3 is greater than 1 over 2, right? So it would be rounded off to 9. The correct option is 9. Okay, the next one is 727 whole 5 over 10 rounded to nearest whole number. So which is the correct option? 727 whole 5 over 10. 727 whole 5 over 10. So 5 over 10 is exactly equal to 1 over 2, right? That means you have to round on the, you have to round up means you have to round it to 728. The correct option is 728. Got it? The correct option is 728. Okay, the next one is 802 whole 5 over 10. Again, you have 5 over 10. 5 over 10 is exactly equal to half, right? 802 whole 5 over 10. How do I know if it is greater than 5 over 10? 5 is half of 10. That means that equals 1 over 2, right? So it would be rounded to 803. The correct option is 803. Okay, 8 whole 1 over 2 rounded to nearest whole number. Which is the correct option? 8 whole 1 over 2. 1 over 2 is equal to 1 over 2, so it would be rounded. So that would be 1, 1 over 2 when they are equal. If they are equal, then you can round up. So 1 over 2 is equal to 1 over 2, right? So it would be, you have to round up. That would be rounded to 9. The correct option is 9. Got it? What is 6 whole 4 over 7 rounded to the nearest whole number? Which is the correct option? 4 over 7. Yes, 8 whole 1 over 2. 1 over 2 and 1 over 2 are equal, isn't it? When they are equal, you have to round up. Got it? Okay, what is 8 whole 4 over 7 rounded to the nearest whole number? 4 over 7, right? 4 over 7 is greater than 1 over 2. So it would be rounded off to 1 by 2. The correct option is, it would be rounded off to 7. What is 30 whole 2 over 9 rounded to the nearest whole number? So which is the correct option? 2 over 9 is less than 1 over 2, right? So it would be rounded off to the same whole number. That is 30, right? Okay, you can complete the lesson by yourself later today. So, we were working on grade 5 math. The chapter we were working on is the lessons we have covered today are arithmetic. We're working on the chapter fractions and mixed numbers. The lessons we have covered are arithmetic sequences with fractions, geometric sequences with fractions, and the one we just did is round mixed numbers, right? So if you need more help with any of the lesson, you can before the next session you can complete all the practice questions for the lessons we did today. So if you need more help with any of the lesson, you can contact any tutor on the Skype. They are available from Monday to Friday, 5 to 9, right? So if you need more help, you can contact any tutor on the Skype, or either you can join me in the interactive session that would be daily from 4 to 5 and from 9 to 10, right? So if you have any question, you can please ask. I'm here to answer all your questions and confusions if you have any.